YouTube! I'm really excited to talk to you guys today because I stepped out of my box and I did something that I was really scared to do. And if you want to check it out, stay tuned. Have you ever went into something with the intent of getting one result, but you get something totally different? No? Well, it's happened to me. If you watched my last video, how to survive without a 9-to-5, I shared with you guys one way to make money. If you're not the type of person who has time to work the average 9-to-5, I'm a college student. I work a commission-based job that fluctuates, but at the same time, I didn't feel like I had enough time to fit in a job. I set up shop on campus, guys, on my college campus, and I held a How Do You Hustle event. I stopped anybody who walked by and I asked them, hey, what do you do to make money outside of school?
I'm still trying to figure it out because actually I'm going to school from 8 to 6, and so I'm trying to figure out ways where I can make a little money here, a little money there for now.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my schedule's so packed that, you know, it's exhausting.
So you go to school full time?
Basically.
Okay, awesome. And then where do you work at?
I work at the museum on campus.
A job at a pet supply place up in Yorktown, Pet Supplies Plus, if on Compound Road, if anyone's interested.
Okay.
Within the past week, we've been putting up some clothes for sale.
Okay.
Just some
In our apartment.
In our apartment.
Just like pieces that we're tired of wearing,
Okay.
and like things that we don't really need anymore, don't really fit.
Joyce is a full-time student. She goes to school for new media. She works on campus for CTS, and she's a nanny on the weekend. So she's hustling.
We just like set up a little thrift shop at our apartment. We tried to make it really, I don't know, we tried to make it cute.
Yeah,
Like,
we tried to
like-
make it feel like you're walking into an actual store.
Yeah.
Made a Facebook event, kind of bribed people with Connect 4.
Really?
So if they
Right.
played Connect 4,
Yeah.
So we bribe them with a little
come.
friendship,
Yeah.
like, hey, come hang out.
Being a full-time college student is not easy. It is so hard between assignments and senior projects and having a social life, and then finding time to work within that is extremely hard. And these girls I talked to, they were so amazing, and for them to even have the guts to come on camera and talk to me, I thought was awesome. Especially as an inexperienced interviewer. I would think that the 3 rules of interviewing was being a good listener. So Delilah here, are you a freshman? Is your
I'm a
freshman year?
sophomore.
Okay, so Delilah's a freshman here at college. A sophomore, sorry. My God. To not interrupt people.
I was working at doing retail.
I worked at
yeah,
oh my
no,
God.
it was so bad.
And to definitely not chew gum. Like that's who chews gum while they're interviewing? I do. I did all 3 of those things, and I'm watching the video and I'm like, why did I do that? I'm a first-time interviewer. I had no idea what I was doing, but I did something that I was scared to do, which is why I wanted to share this with you. I went into this video with a whole different intention, and I came up with something totally different. The one thing that correlated between everybody that I interviewed was time management. So time management. So do you guys find it hard to fit in a normal 9-to-5 into your school schedule? Is that why?
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So time management is really the thing.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of time management here.
It's only because like academics is such a need. Everyone's like, you need college, you need this, you need that. So it's like, but you also need a job. So it's like you gotta find a way to like
Yeah, you have to
put
find a
those
balance.
2 and 2. You know?
Yeah. It's one of those things where like you know you have to work on it, but you don't really see the big picture. I was too focused on like, oh my gosh, I don't have time. I have to be able to answer my phone when people call me for real estate. I want to do Bill's Greedy Girl. I want to graduate from school this year. I didn't think in my mind that I had time to work a normal 9-to-5. I did go through this before. I did have a regular 9-to-5, do real estate, and go to school full time. I have anxiety and ADD. It's not an excuse, it's a real thing, and I literally had a mental breakdown. It was just, it's too much. So my reality is different than everybody else's reality. Yeah, so when I went into this, I was expecting to have new ideas on how else to make money without working the average 9-to-5 because I felt like I didn't have time. The whole point of it was these girls found a way. to make it work.
How do you like time manage yourself?
There's a big schedule I have in my room.
Okay.
Every month I put it down in front of me on the first, and I go through when I have time. I put like it's all colorful and shit.
Okay. I take advantage of any free time I might have. For example, I have a 10:30 class. I have a class that started at 10:30, so I take advantage of that extra time, like between waking up at 7:30 and 10:30, like that extra time to study.
So stabilization was my first goal, but in doing this interview with these girls, I realized that like, whoa, I need to reevaluate. Sometimes you go into things like just expecting to kind of like dissolve the problem and it kind of stays static, but you don't realize that you're going to get a totally different response. It's not even about me plateauing and struggling and trying to find ways to make money here and there. If I organize my time the right way, instead of me learning other ways to make money on the side, I can fit in a small stress-free job and I can accomplish all my goals a little bit quicker, because as much as we hate to admit it, you need money to fulfill your dreams. You have to be able to invest in yourself. And that's what I'm trying to do. This is not for any other purpose than me fulfilling my goals and trying to help people out as I'm doing it. If you can learn anything from this, then great. If not, I hope I'm entertainment to you, because I'm entertainment to a lot of my friends, because they just make fun of me and they laugh at me. But they still love me. So the whole purpose of this was to share with you guys that if you have a huge idea, go for it. Make a plan, map it out, but be able to step out of it and self-reflect. Any goal that you have, it needs some source of income flowing in so you can achieve them. Especially with the goals that I have, I want to achieve them in a shorter amount of time, and they're huge goals. So I'm not going to say I didn't get anything from this interview. I will say, like I said, I didn't get what I intended to get when I went into this, but these people are so awesome. And sometimes it's so nice to know that people are going through the same thing that you're going through, and it motivates you. I'm motivated. Granted, I have to step back a little bit now because my first initial goal was to stabilize, and it still is. But in order to stabilize, it's like a tier. I'm seeing this like a tier process, like time management, then stabilizing, and then dispersing those funds into my dreams and investing in myself. And I hope you guys really aren't confused about the things that I'm trying to do and my goals. Everybody has different goals, big or small. So either way, if you are confused, which I hope you're not, you can just take some lessons from me. But I will tell you that my channel trailer is coming up soon. I'm working on production of it, writing everything out, and it's gonna be big. I don't want it to just be one of these videos because I want it to mean a lot to people, and I really want them to understand what I'm doing. So if you haven't seen my first video on the Greedy Girl channel, you can go back and you can click that, and I'll put a link in this video so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. So I hope you took something from this. I hope you guys go out there and you do something that you're scared of doing. And even though you might not get the result that you thought you were gonna get, you're gonna get something out of it. I really, really want to take the time out to thank everybody who stopped and chit-chatted with me, because you did something for me and you made me feel like I wasn't alone. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching Greedy Girl. Please like and subscribe down below. I have some more goodies coming for you guys, so stay tuned.